Hi everyone! I'm nearly ready to go. I'm just quickly having a drink, and then I'll put the thingamajig in the dodo in the chat. Just bear with me. You'll see there are people currently coming and going. Those are the channel members. They had early access to come get some free stuff. On the screen you'll see a couple of rules. Hey Kit Kat, just remember that if you are if you come to please leave via the airport. Oh, we've got a comm zero. Well, I might have to give you a new dodo. Sorry everyone if you just saw it coming. I'm not sure why we had another comm zero. I'm just gonna cover the screen again for a sec while I grab another dodo. I'm not sure what happened there. I'm not sure why it suddenly did that, but I am here. I'm just grabbing a new dodo for everyone. Did it boot all of you off? It probably did, right? Yes, it did. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure why that one happened. My internet's usually pretty reliable, so sorry. It's just part of visiting islands when there are a lot of people. It can sometimes disconnect. There are often comms errors, so that's why the 2 rules are: make sure you leave via the airport to stop it breaking, but also make sure you leave via the airport, but also be patient because stuff like this happens a lot, but also a lot of people are arriving all at once, so it may take a while for people to find a gap to arrive. So you may get comm zero, or you may get a thing that says there's someone didn't turn their phone into blah 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 mode over and over until you can arrive, but it's fine. You will get a spot. It just takes a while because there are a lot of people. But yeah, I'm just grabbing a new dodo because that one decided to break. And just when I take away the be right back screen, you will see that there is a couple of rules, just the ones I mentioned, and then there's also a map. That it's good when you don't lose stuff. That is good. Oops, I just hit the wrong button. Sorry, I've got to start up. I shouldn't be talking while I'm opening it up. But what I was going to say was, there is a map on the screen. The island no longer has a moon. It doesn't. It's somewhere on the ground somewhere. So if you are coming, there is a map that you'll see on the screen that will show you sort of where things are, the general idea, like where the DIYs are, where the bells are, where there's items, all that in clothing and all that sort of thing. I may be able to tell you sort of where I put some of the items, but my memory not it took me like 6 hours to put everything down yesterday on the ground, so I may not remember all of it. Alright, so I'm just going to put the dodo, and thank you everyone for being patient while you all arrive. 3PK. I shouldn't keep saying it. And the other thing is, just if you do come over, please don't take too long because there may be a lot of people who want to visit. So it's just kind of keep that in mind when you're visiting, that there may be someone who can't come to the island because you're hanging around. So I'm not saying rush, I'm not saying, run on and then run off, but like just keep that in mind when you're visiting, that there will be other people who are coming to the island and may not be able to come. So don't just sit somewhere or, waste time, if that makes sense. But yeah, so the gates are open now. Feel free to start coming along. The dodo is pinned to the top of the chat. Someone's already coming. And if you're wondering when you can try and fly, go online, enter the dodo, and then just wait, and you'll be able to come as soon as, keep an eye on the stream because you'll see when there are gaps on people arriving and leaving. But yeah, it's just going to need patience because it takes a while when there are so many people. Fingers crossed we don't have any more comms errors. I'm not sure why that one happened, but hopefully it's the last one. And also, I will try not to accidentally close the game completely again, like before. We had an early one of these just for not for a little while, Pepe. We had an early stream of this just for the channel members so they could get early access to the items, and I accidentally closed the game on them. It's so silly. But yeah, I won't be announcing for a little while just because a lot of people are coming over. I don't want to, I want to support and help people who are coming over just in case there are any issues. But when we're a bit more relaxed and into the rhythm, I will let you all know what the theme is. Cute outfit. They look so cute. I love your cheeks as well. But yes, and also just a tip, make sure your pockets are empty. You don't want to come with stuff in your pockets because then you can't carry as much back. Super cute outfit, right? And it may fail a couple of times like that before you can connect. It's just because there are so many people trying to connect at once. So yeah, you're hoping to drop off 30 slingshots. I also won't be able to like chat or anything on the game because firstly there are a lot of people I need to help, in the chat that I on the stream that I need to support and that sort of thing. But also secondly, like I don't want to make it so if the island's full but people are chatting to me, it means someone can't come, so just keep chat in the chat on the stream if that's all right. I also will probably miss a lot of it because I'm doing like 3 things at once, so I don't want to feel like I'm snobbing anyone. It's not a social visit to my island. It's a come get everything. Oh, Arasaadi's ready all dressed up as a cat burglar. So have a look at the map. I've got things in general areas, so the bells are in one area, the DIYs, you'll see the map on the screen of the stream that kind of tells you where everything is, but as for items, they're just kind of all in that area. Let me know if there is something you can't find that you want, and I might be able to tell you where it is. I don't know if it took me so long, like a good 6 hours to put it all out yesterday, so I remember where some of it is, not others. The letter queen, the hamburglar. They get a little congested at airport entry, yes. So thank you everyone for being patient with arriving and leaving. And also if you're walking around and the airport keeps going, that may happen. It's okay. There are going to be a lot of people coming and going, so it's just part of it. You just chugged your strawberry acai lemonade. What a waste! You gotta savor it. Then again, if it's really hot, could be hard to. And also, I won't be in one place during the stream. I'm going to be doing things like dropping more bells. I'm going to be running around to make sure everything's going all right. Yeah, and in a little while, I will announce the new theme for the island. I will tell you all. I'll tell you all the sort of plan, and then we've got to start spinning a wheel for something to do with the new island. Oh, Anne of Green Gables is back. And yeah, just a reminder, as per the rule on the screen where it says leave via airport, friends don't let friends quietly leave an island. Do not leave. This sounds intense, but if you intentionally don't leave via airport, I am blocking you from ever visiting any of my islands again. Like, I'll actually block you on Nintendo. So I know that sounds intense, but it's because it breaks the game for everybody. So I have to have a strict rule with it. Oh, someone came and got all the art from in front of the museum. And yeah, if you're blocked, it means you won't be able to play Mario Kart with me. You won't be able to do any of that. So don't not leave via airport. You must leave via the airport. It's my most intense rule about the whole thing. And I know it sounds like it's quite intense, but it's because it can really break the game for everyone. And it does happen by mistake quite often, so I'm not super fussed, you know. It's okay if that happens, it's totally fine, but just don't, yeah. I've come to inspect your farm in 1900s schoolhouse. I bet it was redder here like that, yeah. I love how they're just all gone. Which is good, that's what it's for. Come get whatever you want. I nearly accidentally gave away some personal information then that I intentionally don't share, so I'm gonna have to watch my mouth for a second. Obi-Wan is an art connoisseur. I love it. I love it. I do love that it was everything. I expected the art to go quickly. I intentionally put it in the front of the museum because I thought that made sense. But yes, respecting courtesy and the flavour of the day. Exactly. Absolutely. Absolutely. And like, I'm really happy to be doing this. I'm deleting the island after this, so I don't want to, you know, and it just seemed like a waste to just have all this stuff go into the void. So I'm really happy to give it away, but it does mean that you just gotta like respect everybody and be patient and courteous. Grabs all the nice stuff and sells it back to us wholesale, yeah. For cousins. Hi Olivia, how are you? Dom just invited himself to your house. Oh, they love doing it at the worst times, don't they? Oh, good. Plenty of time. I'll be dropping more and more bells between people visiting. Yeah, definitely. I have a saying that I mean, this is a little bit, this is my kind of saying that I have for most things in life is don't be a dick. So just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind when visiting. If you don't leave via airport, or if you do things that mean other people can't visit and things, or get annoyed because, you know, just that's not cool. The stream is cutting out. Oh, that's odd. I hope it fixes itself. Cat. What if the internet went out? So that does happen often by mistake. Like before we had one that happened, and that's totally fine. But it's when someone doesn't tell me that that's what happened, and they just intentionally just don't leave via airport. That's when it's a problem. But yeah, accidents do happen. It's a good general motto for life, yes. Also, I have no idea where any of these fossils are. Fossils weren't really needed for this island, so that'll be good for someone who is just starting out a new island. I love how someone clearly like plucked a flower by mistake there. I do stuff. I did that so many times yesterday because I just did not have the time to get rid of all of this stuff. Like all of the, you know. Hi Kitty, there are about 3,500 items, so I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, sorry. There are items, there are bells, there are DIYs, there's clothing, there's wallpaper, there's a lot of stuff. It really is just everything, right? You're gonna come in your Halloween costume for Animal Crossing? Awesome. Love it. That's so good, Kitty. I'm gonna be trying to do this every time I finish an island, so like there will be other opportunities in future months to come over if you can't today. I mean, it will be a few months away, but you know. You might do this once you've finished Caeryssi. That's a good idea. Like, I'll be completely deleting the island later today or tonight. So, you know, it took me a long time to put everything out. I've said it about 4 times now, but it took me about 6 hours. So, It does take a lot of time, but it's nice to, you know, give stuff away. I used to do it a lot before I started streaming. I used to do this quite a lot on Kokomo. I would have just opened my island up for people to come get free stuff and it'd be everywhere. Oh, I love that dress, Lauren. That's so cute. Did you make it or is it a custom design you found? Either way, it's super cute. I love it. But yeah. Now once we get a bit more into the flow, probably in about 15 minutes, I will announce the island theme and start talking about the plan and using our spinning wheel. I won't say what the spinning wheel's for, no spoilers. For those who know, you found it on Pinterest. Pinterest is great for finding stuff, right? I really need to set up my own board on there for the channel to share stuff I find. But I keep forgetting. It's one of those things that's on my to-do list, but Becklyn does it every time she finishes an island. Awesome. I do intend to do that. I intended to do that for when I finished the jungle island, but I ran out of time. It was just timing-wise, it didn't work out, so I had to not do it. What was I getting? Oh, why am I in here? Oh, I was going to sell that flower to get rid of it. It was in the wrong container. Oh no, Olivia. I used to do stuff like that a lot. Stream Elements seems to be behaving a little bit. A lot of those auto messages only show up if there are a certain amount of chat messages between the time that they're meant to go, and sometimes there just isn't, which is why they don't show up. I've got the like threshold set quite high for them. But is Stream Elements still listening to me? I'm gonna put a random command in the chat, one I don't use very often, and see if it listens. Oh yes, thanks Peppy. I'll have some of my water. It's good because even if it doesn't listen, which it appears to not be listening, just seeing the hydrate command in the chat reminds me to have some water. Gosh, I turned the heater on just before I started streaming and now I'm like cooking already. Like started this stream. Because the problem is it's either too cold or too hot here today. I can't get that perfect temperature. I'm either cooking or freezing. Alright, how many people are currently on the island? No, but you can do multiple trips, Olivia. I've intentionally done that just so there isn't one person that picks up all the bells and puts them all in their ABD, just because that would be a little unfair. You'll need to go back to your island, drop them off, and then come back. Alright, just seeing how many people are here right now to see how close we are to filling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're at a sixth person, which is Sparrow. So I think there's space for another 1 or 2 more. Yeah. Oh, nice, Olivia. It's all good. School's a priority. It's totally fine. Got a salad bar from behind a tree. I only put that out just before the stream, so nice. I realised I hadn't emptied everything out of my house, so I quickly, before the stream started, the first one, the channel members stream, I quickly dropped everything off. I got everything out of the house and dumped it. Yes, that is true, Arasaadi. The VODs are always up if you miss a stream, that you can watch them at a later time. And it also means you can fast forward through when I get boring. There was a message bowl on the beach. I wonder what's in it. Alright, so we're nearly full. We've got a little bit more space, but the other thing is that even if we're like, you know, someone will eventually leave, it's just the waiting game. A mixed fruit something. Did you try and learn it to see if it was new for you? It's taking a while. There we go. That's why. You did and you could. Nice. Awesome, Kit Kat. I think I'm nearly... Time to make a quick couple between flights, yes. I think I am nearly ready to start talking about the new island theme. Soon. I'm getting a bit more into the rhythm with it, with what we're doing.
I don't love you anymore.
Just need a couple things. Your nugget, all good, Paddle. I loved your outfit, Paddle. 5 minutes to take the rubbish out. All good, Kirst. Popping bottles on other people's islands. I mean, it makes sense on this one. Otherwise, it's just going to get deleted. I'm not learning anything more on here. Oops, I keep knocking the microphone today, sorry. That's all good, Kit Kat. We've got heaps of submissions, so it's totally fine. Be there in a minute. Gotta upgrade your storage. That's all good. There should be space, like, still to visit. I mean, but otherwise someone will probably leave. As soon as someone leaves, like, I think there's space for one more now, but if not, someone will leave and then you can come. Gosh, a lot of the materials have gone quick. Has someone finally taken those 30 pearls? That was the thing I was watching. Are they still there? Nope, they're gone! Somebody got the pearls. Nice. Almost all of the materials have gone already as well. Gotta be quick. There's a lot of softwood left though. Plus stones and clay. Good old clay. Took some wood. Awesome, Ro. Me too, Olivia. My problem is that I play Dreamlight Valley on the Xbox and I play this on the Switch, obviously. And going back to this one, well, because the A and B are different, you know, in different spots, I keep hitting the wrong button. It's amazing how quickly you adjust to different ones and they just can't remember to, you know? Pre-game, especially when the villager pretends to catch things. I love when they don't, and they like just don't catch it. I think what it for some reason made me think of one of my favorite things to do in the game is to buy an item when a villager's looking at it in Nook's Cranny and just look at the shock on their face. They're like, what? I was gonna buy that. Hi Shay, how are you? Feel free to pop over if you want some items. I think the island's nearly full, but if it is, there will be more gaps soon. The dodo is pinned at the top and there's a map on screen to show you where stuff is. Just let me give you the materials for the shop without so much chat. They do love to chat, don't they? Just gonna have a look, see how it's going over here. Still looking pretty full. So much stuff. Yeah, so I emptied out my storage, which was full. That was over 2,500 items. And then I also grabbed nearly everything that was on the island and my house and everything and put it out. So we're easily at over 3,000 items on here. You were shocked by their shock. And also do remember all the beaches on the left and along the bottom are covered in stuff. The right hand side is only the bottom half has items. She doesn't have played Animal Crossing at a friend's place because she doesn't have an online play. Oh right, so did you do that like local thing? I've never tried that before. I filled every gap I could. Except I didn't go into the camping area because it just gets too full around there. Awesome, Kit Kat. Yes, all the DIYs as per the map are in the bottom right hand corner of the beach. Okay, so this will be the last person that can arrive until someone can leave. So do keep that in mind if you're on the island, that there will be people waiting to arrive. So Try not to spend too long and leave at the airport. That's my catchphrase for today. Awesome, Kirst. Welcome back. Minis. So what's the plan for the new island, Olivia? Have you decided on anything? Today's inspirational message is leave by the airport, yes. She dug a hole in the ground and watched you fall in it. I used to do stuff like that to Aaron when we both had islands. I would like put those seeds, pitfall seeds in the ground so he'd fall and then on his island, and then I would also like months after the Easter, like the Bunny Day event, I would put eggs, I'd dig them on his island. Just been dumping things on your island so it looks like a mess. It can't look this bad at least though. I'm sure it looks better than this. Should put it up at your work on your desk. A suggestion for unannounced visitors to my office to excuse themselves. Random area because maybe different areas and different things, because last time I tried to do orchid core and it wasn't that fun. Yeah, I can't, like on these islands I can stick to one theme because I redo them every 2 months, but on my main island I could never just have one theme. I just find it too restricting. I want to have fun. Alright, so now the island's full. And people are looking around, there'll be a little bit of a gap. Shall I go through what the new island theme is? Do people want to hear that? And then maybe start with the spinning wheel. Maybe do our first spin. Shall I do that? I should do that, and yes. Alright, so the next island theme. I have decided this next island theme, we had the channel members input into this with a certain part of it. I am doing an island called Mishmosh, not Mishmash. I'll put the name in the chat just so you can see how it's spelt. Mishmosh is going to be an island where I have asked all of the channel members. Last week I put a post up and I asked all the channel members to suggest a villager for me, or at least one villager, multiple if they wanted, for me to invite to this island. And the new island is going to be multi-themed. I am going to be using all of the channel, so we're going to start spinning a wheel soon with all of the suggested channel members on it, and the 10 that I spin will be moving to the island. I will also spin 2 times after 10 to get 2 backup villagers if we can't get those 10 villagers, if it just ends up being too much of a struggle to find 1 or 2 of them. And the island is going to be multi-themed, and I'm going to base the areas on the villages that we have moving to the island. And I think the fun challenge with this one is going to be finding a way to make sure that the island, like the different areas, the different themed areas merge together, like still flow nicely from theme to theme. Like, it can be a real challenge to make that work and still look really good if you've got, I love multiple themed islands. I don't like being restricted. I think, if people want to stay to one theme, that's great, but I think this is going to be a fun way to show how a multi-themed island can work and how to sort of blend them together. I will put the wheel up in a moment and I'll show you who we have got on the wheel. And who the suggestions are. Just a heads up before I do that the wheel is very ugly. It's a Streamlabs wheel. I couldn't find a way to make it prettier. But yes. Just a heads up also if anyone has arrived, because I noticed the number has gone up a bit, that the island is currently full with people grabbing items, but there will be some people leaving soon with full pockets. So once someone leaves, you'll be able to come. Or try to come, because there may be a few people. Hey Soap, how are you? But yeah, I'm just gonna put out the rest of these, and then just as for Streamlabs wheel. I try to avoid using Streamlabs as much as possible, but it's the best spinning wheel. Bye at the airport, of course. Good to hear it, Roo. I'm good, thanks, Soap. I am about to spin for the first villager. Oh, so have a look at the map on the screen, Soap. We've got many items. There are thousands of items. We've got bells, we have got DIYs, we've got materials, although they're starting to run low. We've got clothing. It's everything that was on Mochi, either in storage or out, is out to come grab. What's the idea, Kit Kat? But yes, so there is a gap. If somebody wants to come to the island now, you now can make it over. Bro, Stream Elements is not listening today, is he? Oh, this is taking a little while, isn't it, to save? There we go. Which is normal. Just part of being patient. For a second though, I was like, oh, what's going on? A pumpkin patch and put a little treat place and a food place in your island. Nice. Alright. Well, while we've got someone on their way, shall I open up the spinning wheel and show you who's on it? And then we can spin it for the first time. It's an ugly one. Sorry about the text. I will read who's on it. We've got Meringue. We have Rudy. Philbert. Now these, for those who've just arrived, these were all suggested by the channel members. They are the villagers that we are spinning a wheel to choose from to come to the new island. So there's Philbert, Pietro, Dottie, Melba, Clay. Clay was my one submission that I've given myself. Groucho, Biscuit, Marty, Punchy, Mallory, Chester, Barbara, Biff, Shino, Kurt, Lucky, and June. And so those are the villagers that we're spinning for. I will make it bigger, definitely, Kirst. I will be spinning one spin now. Probably maybe one or two, but we won't do all of them straight away. There we go. I'll put it about that size so it still fits in the corner, but it's below the and I'll hide it between spins. Is that a bit more legible? Alright, shall I spin the first spin? It's obviously suggested Chester, yes. The wheel getting better made you laugh. Fucking made you laugh. I mean, it does. The text in the Streamlabs spinning wheels is so ugly, and I tried so many things to make it look better, and that's the best I can make it look. Some of them are so squished together, others are like super split. It's super, I don't know why they designed it like that. But anyway, let's go for the first spin. Oh, I forgot it made noise. Hope that's not too loud. The first is Biff. Biff is our first villager. I better start writing these down. We've got Biff moving onto the new island. Cool if you don't roll up Biff on the wheel, you just have to restart your island to get him. Well look, he's the first one, Arasaadi. Alright, where is a notepad? Just bear with me, I should have grabbed this before I started spinning, because it's going to be hard to remember all 10 otherwise. Where's the pen? There. Alright. And between spins, I'll remove villages that have already been spun. Alright, number one is Biff. Ooh, now I'm comfortable back in my chair. Alright, now where is Biff on this list? There we go. Just removed him and saved, so it should disappear and reappear. Alright, shall I spin it again? Should we do two? gosh, who is it going to be? Pietro! Well, I mean, you know, it's been a while since I've had Pietro, so I'm not fussed, but it's going to be interesting how to fit him in. He was definitely the one that scared me the most because he has got such bright colours. To be able to fit him in is going to be interesting, but I think we can do it. Alright, so we've got Biff and Pietro. I hope we get some girl villagers soon. No, sure you're going to be able to watch streams of this island. I think there are a lot of Pietro, not haters, but not fans in this chat. Watch him roll up on the campsite. I may also, if we, with this, you know, if we end up with time at the end, I may end up deleting Mochi and restarting the island on stream, or I may wait till our next stream. He was in your campsite yesterday. Alright, shall I spin a third time? Let's do it. I'm just saving. Someone's leaving, so if you want to come to the island, you may have a chance soon. Alright, let's do this. Where is it? Where's my tab? I've got too many tabs open. I've only got 4, but it's, you know, clicking between all of them. Sounds like a few people have campsite visitors today. You'll have to let us know who it is when you get back. Where is the spin button? There it is. Alright, villager number 3. Who is it? Who is it? Oh no, oh no. Punchy! Alright, Punchy's cool. And I just got Punchy's amiibo last week, so that is really good timing. That's going to be easy. I have Punchy's amiibo. This is going to be an interesting island. Quite a mix. Quite the mix. Perusing the wallpaper. Oh, good, Arasaadi. Punchy is a cat. Blue top, white bottom of the face. Let's remove Punchy. I feel like Punchy's name doesn't suit Punchy, if that makes sense. Alright, let's spin again, shall we? I was going to spread them out. Hey Lexi, how are you? I am currently spinning that wheel to find out the 10 new villages for 10 villages for my new island. Those villages were all suggested by channel members. Thanks, Caeryssi. Hope it listens to one of us. And yeah, so these have all been suggested by the channel members, and I'm going to make a multi-themed island using who we spin. So far we've got Biff, Pietro and Punchy have been spun, and we're about to do number 4. Let's do it. I hope I get Clay. Come on, Clay. Clay or Marty. I want Clay or Marty. Oh, Lucky. All right. Lucky's awesome, so I'm happy with that. That's a good, we've got some, you know, after, you know, a couple of interesting Pietro moments, we've got Lucky, but we've got all boys so far. I want some girls. It's been good so far, Lexi. I'm giving away everything on my island, so it's a bit of an interesting one before I delete it. His smug looks are definitely Punchy, yes. So it's Lucky, if Lucky's Lucky, why is he covered in bandages? That's what I'm wondering. I mean, he's lucky he survived, I guess. Biff is the best out of all of them. Biff is kind of cool. I think Punchy's my favourite out of all of them. Bye, no, maybe later. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, I'll remove Lucky. Oh, thanks, Caeryssi. If you haven't, by the way, Lexi, have you made it to 2.7 or 2700, or are you still like 1 or 2 off? If so, make sure you go subscribe right now so we can get her over that line. Stream bots be like that sometimes. Stream Elements really is just 50-50 with listening. Your Kid Core Island's coming. Awesome. I wonder who that is. Soapy from Soapia. Awesome. Alright, now did I remove Lucky? I didn't. There we go. Let's do another one. 3070, yeah, probably 3070. You're 4 away. Alright, 4 of you go subscribe right now. Lexi's awesome, and you'll enjoy being subbed for sure. So let's go, let's do it. Alright, let's go hit that spin wheel. Come on, Marty, Clay. Marty or Clay? Marty or... Oh, Chester! Nice! Nice. I just clicked my fingers. I was happy to see Chester. Yay, Caeryssi. What time is it for me? It's what it says on the screen. That's my exact time right now. It's 12:40 p.m. on Monday for me. Alright, Chester. So we're going to have the 10 main villages, and if I can't get them, like, you know, because most of them I will have their amiibo cards for, but there will be a couple that I won't. So yes, still all boys. So if we, if there are a couple that I can't get, I've got a couple of backups. It's 6:40 p.m. for you. It's time zones are weird, right? So I'm assuming you're in the Eastern time zone, is that right? No, you'll be in like Central or Mountain or one of the ones in between that I don't even know the time for. So I'm going to be here for probably another 2 hours, so plenty, two and a half hours, plenty of time. And there is a lot of stuff on the island, by the way, if you want to come get stuff. I'll do a quick run around before we do any more. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, Peppy, so I'll do 10 definites and then 2 backups. There will be 12 spins total. So all of this is, thanks Caeryssi, good to know. I definitely don't have his amiibo. I was checking yesterday, so. But yeah, there is a lot of stuff. There's also bells and DIY. Alright, shall I spin another one? Should we keep going? Now I've started, I don't want to stop. So we've got 5. We still don't have a girl. We need a girl villager. Actually, now I look at this, most of the ones that people did submit, and I did the same, are male. So the only females we've got are Melba, Dottie, and Joan, and Shino. Oh, and Barbara, Mallory. There are a few. Nowhere near as many as boys, but you know. Okay, where is my spin button? For villager number 6, we have got... Joan! Nice! Oh, cute! Well, there we go. We've got a girl, finally! Yay, Joan! Is this the wheel for the villagers? Yes, so these villagers were suggested by channel members. This is for my next island, which the island's going to be a multi-themed island, and I am going to be using all these, like I'm spinning for 10 villages. These were all suggested by channel members, and I'm going to try and make an island where it's multi-themed, but then it flows together as well. So it's going to be a challenge, but but it's going to be fun, I think. I like doing multiple themes, so this is going to be, or you know, not being set into one theme, so this is going to be, and it's also a good way to show everyone how can do more than one theme on an island. You don't have to lock yourself in. Oh, Caeryssi, thank you. If you want to claim it, oh, it's claimed already. Nice, Yuri. Caeryssi, thank you. Everybody put some hearts in the chat to say thank you. I don't know why the alerts haven't come up on the screen. Hopefully soon. And then I'll probably go twing just as I said that. Your cat has assumed the bread loaf position on you. Cute. Once a pet tells you you're staying, you're stuck. Oh, that's the problem. My alerts were off. They're back on now. I forgot I turned them off briefly and forgot to turn them back on. Well, it worked. Caeryssi, thank you. Alright, so we're at 6. Should I keep going? I'm kind of on a roll here with spinning, so... Actually, before I do, I'm just going to check how many people are on the island at the moment. She makes biscuits on your lot. It's really cute. Oh, cute. My dogs are always, because I've got 2 chihuahuas and a cat, the 2 dogs are always so close on my lap that I've had to like, I have them like, they usually are on my leg, like I've had my legs up and they'll be like on them, or you know, they'll just be crowding my lap. And my poor cat Murphy, I've had to put a cushion next to me on the couch so he can sit next to me and still be really close to me because he gets a little bit jealous. Alright, before I spin, I just want to check how many people are on here at the moment, and then I will spin the next one. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, We've got 5, so there is a lot of space. If you want to come over, you can. Anybody wants to come over, the dodo is at the top. Just make sure you've got empty pockets. Alright, time for the next spin. I'm just making sure, did I remove June? I did. Villager number 7. Who is it going to be? Meringue! That says meringue. It's just Streamlabs likes to condense them. Meringue will be kind of cool. I can think of some cool ideas for meringue. That's all good, Olivia. It's totally fine. You got to be able to, you know, justify, you know. Must resist sprinting through flowers. Feel free, Arasaadi. It's about to be deleted. Apple the Villager. See, I like Apple the Villager. I think some people are not the hugest fan. No, we've got a comms error. Sorry, everyone. Alright, before we keep spinning, I'm gonna have to fix that. So we will open up a new, well, I'll get a new dodo. Sorry team, it happens occasionally. It's just part of it. Sometimes it happens because someone doesn't leave via airport. Sometimes it just doesn't happen. Oh, good, Kit Kat. I agree. I think, and I like a lot of the hamsters in general. Actually, I'm just going to put the Be Right Back screen up while I'm doing this, just because I don't want people to like all pile on at once they see it. What did I miss about the cat? Where was it? One of my cats was trying to jump on the windowsill last night and collided face first into the window. Did it twice. Oh no. Oh, what an egg. Cute. Oh, poor kitty. Is he okay? Alright, it's nearly ready. He seems to be fine. Well, that's good. My brother, one time when we were little, he ran full force straight into a door, a glass sliding door. It was so funny. I mean, it hurt him, but I found it funny. Alright, I've got the dodo. I'll pin it up at the top of the chat. You're 2 away now. Awesome. Yay, so close. It's always the way, isn't it? When you get really close to it, like a milestone, it just kind of, it's just that little bit. All right. Peaks in your campsite, interesting. Alright, you can come back over now. Oh, cool! What sort of games does your nephew like? Alright, I'll get out of the airport and then I will start spinning again. I haven't got any chairs to sit on the island because I've put them all out. Sometimes the pushes towards certain goals feel painfully difficult on YouTube. Yeah, I've set a goal of hitting 2,000 by the end of the year, and it's quite a big goal, and I'm like, can I do it? I'm hopeful, but it's one of those things that, yeah. He wants the Pokemon games. Oh, that makes sense. What's the new one? Not long till that comes out, right? I can't remember what date it's meant what the date is. I do like the Switch lights. They're quite nice to play handheld. Okay, I'll just remove Meringue and then we will keep going. Oh, I so want Marty. That's all good. Thanks for stopping by and enjoy your dinner. Look at the text. It's so squished together for some of them. It's really, really strange. Like the wheel is set in Streamlabs that you can only have a set width for text, and you can make it either bigger or smaller. So either the text will be really spread out for tiny words like the small short names, or really squished together for the longer ones. It's really silly. Here's another one like Biff. You're a jock, but you don't have to have the stereotypical build for one. I do love that, right? November 18th. Awesome. Are you going to buy it for your birthday? Although it's kind of after it. Feed the grumbly gods. Priorities, yes. Okay. Now, where am I? Let's spin the wheel again for villager number 8. Biscuit! We've got a second dog. We've got Biscuit now. I have got Biscuit's amiibo, so that is quite good. It's Tia's birthday. That is an awesome birthday twin. You've got it pre-ordered. Oh, nice. I'm pretty sure I want to play it, but I think I have to look into it a bit more. I haven't really looked into it heaps. Not intentionally. Awesome, so. All good, Olivia. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, Biscuit. So we're gonna spin for another 2 definites for the island and then 2 backups. Some of my favourites are still on there, so this is kind of a sad moment, but interesting. But this is what I wanted. I wanted it to be a fun challenge, and I'm also looking forward to having a bunch of villagers on my island that I haven't had before. A boy island. We've got 2 girls now at least. But yes. You know you're buying a new Pokemon but not sure when you play it. Yeah, that's the thing. There are a lot of games out at the moment that I want to play. You know, I've been playing a lot of Oblitz and Dreamlight Valley. I am going to be starting to play Hoko Life later this week. Which, by the way, a lot of people have been saying Hoko Life, and I was like, I'm pretty sure it's Hoko. So I tweeted them last week, and I said, hey, the official account was like, hey, just wondering, how do you actually pronounce it? And they were like, it's Hoko. so it is Hoko. So if you're wondering, it's not Hoko, it's Hoko. I know that's a random tangent. That's what you get with me. Okay, let's spin again. If I can hit the right buttons. Dottie, we've got another girl. I like that there is a mixture of animals in this. There is some that we've got 2 of, but we've definitely got a mix. The other thing is, you made it like a Build-A-Bear soap. That's awesome. It does look really cute. So just looking at this, I'm just going through Hoko's Modern Life. That's exactly what I think in my head every time, Lucid. Hoko's Modern Life is so good. Okay, so we've got Biff's a jock, right? So we've got a jock with Biff. We've got a smug with Pietro. What's Punchy again? I can't remember. And is Lucky lazy? And we've got I actually don't know what personality type all of these are, but I think we've got a good mix at the moment of personality types. Now we get vlogs of Mishmosh, yes! A resident vlogger. Okay. So we've got 1 more to spin for the island, and then our 2 backups. I think it's good to have backups just because there are so, you know, when you're villager hunting, look at that text, such a mess. I feel like it's getting worse. You know, there are so many like Lucky and Chester are both lazy. Cool. I did think they were both, but I couldn't remember. And June and Meringue are both the normals. Yeah. Meringue, to be honest, is probably the most boring normal personality-wise to me, but she looks really cool, so it's fine. Okay, I'm just gonna try fix that oh no, I'm not gonna try and, oh no, I will. We'll just make that a little bit bigger and see if that means it's a bit more legible. Yes, there we go. It's just while the pieces on the wheel have been getting bigger, the text is just getting more and more squished. You love Meringue? I may warm more to Meringue. It was just one time I invited her and I was like, should have put Elise on the list. Never. Even if someone had suggested Elise, I probably wouldn't have put it. Okay, let's spin again. Philbert! Yes! I mean, it's another lazy and another boy, but we've got Philbert for number 10. Yay, film it! Awesome! And then for our 2 backups. Oh, by the way, I'm just going to check how many people are here and let you know if there is space for more, how much space there is for more people. So we've got 1, 2, 3. We've only got 3, so there is space for another 5 more if you want to pop over. Maple would have been cool, yeah. Oh, there's another one. Okay, now the 2 backups. I think the backups are probably going to be the one, like, my favourites. Although some of it was definitely up there. That's you? All good, Puddle? Backup number 1 is Groucho. We haven't got a Cranky in here, actually, do we? Groucho may get promoted then. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Molly would be definitely cool on the 4 island list, I think, Caeryssi, for sure. Definitely. Yeah, and I'm thinking I will promote Groucho, but we'll like, the thing is I'll have to think who should demote. I just think personality-wise, we do need to think about that. You know, like, we've got so many lazies. Yeah, I think that's going to be what we do, Arasaadi, but I will, when we've spun the other for the final dub, the like second backup, I will what's his name? Do a poll, and we can see who wins that vote. Alright. We have got Marty! By the way, Sanrio villages are fine because I've got the Sanrio villages. So Marty, the problem is that Marty's yet another lazy. I do love the lazies, but you know. Could put them on the wheel and spin it to see who loses. I would, but I think putting it to a poll might be more interesting. Oh, that's a pity, Pepe. Who's getting the voted off the island without being on yet? That's a 5th lazy. Yeah, I do almost wonder if I may. I'm gonna actually, you know what? So we've got 5 lazies. I'm not gonna include Marty in this because he's a backup, but who should we remove for Groucho? And then I also will put to a poll of who we remove as a backup because we've got like honestly 5 out of 12 lazies is too many. Who should we switch Groucho? Sorry, I'm just rewording this. Who should Groucho replace? You've never seen the Sanrio villages? They're pretty awesome. Okay, so Lucky. The lazies, I do love the lazies for sure. It seems a lot of people agree. Lazy Chester Biscuit's a lazy as well, isn't he? And Filbert. So we'll leave this up for a few minutes, and this is who you think should be demoted to backups. And then once we've got an answer for this, the 2 lazies that are the backups, Marty and the other one, I will vote. Actually, you know what? I think I might just do a 3rd backup because I feel like we can't have. I know this sounds like I'm like controlling things more than I should, but I'm thinking it through logically. I think I might I might spin for a 3rd backup once we've done this, just because I think we need one that's not lazy. What's the theme? So I'm going to be doing a multi-themed island where I have areas that are like different themes to suit the villages that all the channel members suggested, and then the challenge is going to come in where I need to make it flow between the different areas. So that's going to be, yeah, the real challenge. How's the poll going? Whoa, Lucky is definitely getting voted off, it looks like. I'll leave it up for a couple minutes longer And I'll update the wheel, remove Marty from it now that we've done Marty. Where is it? Save settings. Look at the names now. Oh gosh, it just gets more and more squished, doesn't it? I can't fix that one. 2 lazy dogs, 1 has to go. I think so. Lucky is cute, but yeah, having both Lucky and Biscuit, for me it was also between those two. Like I wanted to keep Chester, I wanted to keep Philbert, but Lucky and Biscuit I was okay to see either of those go. Oh, it looks like a lot of people are leaving. There is still a heck of a lot of stuff if you want to come get anything and you haven't yet. Also, if you've already been, you are welcome to come back more than once. Multiple trips are fine. Biscuit will make Pietro less out of place. That's a good point. I think Pietro and Biscuit could definitely have a theme together, right? This sort of colourful space. The wheel does its best, yeah. Alright, I'm going to end the poll there, I think. Oh no, I'll leave it up for a little bit. Maybe we should start Mishmosh. I am kind of tempted to start it. I was thinking that I'll start it on stream, but I will leave the gates open for a little bit longer just for people, just in case anyone comes along and hasn't made it in yet and wants to. Otherwise, I do want to start the new island on stream today. Means saying goodbye to Scoot, sadly. Alright. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave that poll up while we are spinning the wheel. Can you tell I love spinning the wheel and leaving things to chance? Risk is fun. That's all good, so plenty of time. Alright, this is the final spin. This is for our 3rd backup, which I agree we totally need. Because we can't have 2 lazies for backup. Alright. Oh, wait, okay, I'm going to spin again. You know what? I'm going to remove any of the lazies. I would usually love Clay. I'd be like, heck yeah, Clay. But the problem is we can't have another lazy. Is that the only lazy that's still on there? Because what's Kurt? Is he a cranky? I can't remember. I assume so with the name like Kurt. Yes, cranky. So we're fine with that. Can't have 2 lazies backup rolls up Clay, of course, and it's my favourite villager. A live throwing of the island into a volcano, yeah. It's a live reenactment of Denzel's video. Okay, I'm just updating the wheel and then we'll actually spin it and not get a lazy this time, hopefully. Sorry about the terrible text. I'm not going to fix it for the last spin. Or try to fix it, I mean. Shino! We needed another girl! Awesome! Shino's a good backup. I am happy with that. And I've got Shino's amiibo, so that is all good. Alrighty. So I'm just going to remove the wheel from the screen. And just add Shino to my list. And I'm just going to reorder it a little bit before I just read out the final thing. Oh, and you've still got time to vote if you haven't yet. There's still time to vote of who we should like relegate to the backup. None of your villages again. Never mind, Peppy, next time. Alright, Shino. And it's not Groucho anymore. Groucho is coming up here. Oops. Biff is still number 1. Biff is definitely still number 1. Alright, let's end that poll there. The final vote, it was overwhelmingly for Lucky to be demoted to a backup. So, alright. The final list for the 10 villages we are looking for. This is going to be, how the heck am I going to do an island that flows for these all to have like their own? Well, I mean, the thing is that I will be grouping similar ones together and doing themes for them. I am kind of tempted to promote Shino up as well because I have a really cool idea for Shino and June's area, to have an area, but we'll see. We'll see. So, number 1, we have Biff. We have paths, will link everything together. Yeah, nothing else, just a path. So we've got Biff, we have Pietro, we've got Punchy, Groucho, Chester, June, Meringue, Biscuit, Dottie and Philbert. And the backups are Marty, Shino and Lucky. Now, just because I have kind of a cute idea that would work for June and Shino, would you be comfortable for me to demote someone else off and promote Shino. Or is that me getting too random? It's all good, so I think there are only a couple of people at the moment, so do I really want 2 PPs? I think I'll be okay with it. I wouldn't on my permanent island, but I think I'd be okay on this one. Shall we do another vote? I like putting this to the viewers because it helps me make decisions. Just because I think I've got a cute idea for Joan and Shino, but I mean, you know. No, we wouldn't respin. We would bring someone back off the backup list. I mean, we would demote someone and Shino would be promoted. All right, the poll is up. I'm just gonna retweet my tweet about this, just so that people. I can't stop hiccuping. I might have to use my inhaler. That seems to help with my hiccups. I'm just tweeting my thing again. There we go. You almost crashed the island, oh no! Can demote Pietro. I mean, I think I'd be okay with that. I will put it to a poll. All good, Pepe. If that, I mean, it seems Shino's got an overwhelming yes, so I'll leave it up for a few minutes longer. But yeah, and if that's the case, we will, yeah, we will demote someone. Just looking at the list. It's probably for me between... What was Arasaadi's suggestion? I missed it. You can demote Pietro. Hi, Guinea Gamer Pig! Feel free to come over and grab a bunch of stuff. We are just currently chatting about my new island and the villages. What we're going to do. So that's what that poll is about. I've got a top 10 and then I'm promoting some villages to it. We've just spun a wheel for the 10 villages. But yeah, there's so much stuff on the island. The map on the screen shows you where everything is. I might make it a little bit bigger if it's hard to read. Bring it down here. No, I won't. Oh, I keep selecting the wrong buttons. I'll make it about this size, just so it's a little bit easier to read, because I won't be spinning that wheel again. No, I just hit the wrong thing. Sorry. Phew. There we go. That's the one. But yeah, there's still so much stuff on here for anyone that wants it. Use your other Switch while your Kirst Switch was still on, so it suspended your play. Oh, because it's the same account on both of them. See, I've got separate accounts for mine. I paid for a family account. It's just me and Aaron. Gosh, I'm getting thirsty. I might have to go top up my water. I mean, it's still got water in it, but yeah. Oh yes, blossom season started for us in the southern hemisphere. It has, yes. I think it's the first 2 weeks of October, if I remember correctly. Alright, shall I end that poll? Because it's overwhelmingly yes. Now, I am going to do a quick poll. One last one. And it will be, who should we demote so we can promote Shino? Pietro is one that I'm okay with. Your outfit at first looked like Shrek's shirt is a dress. Love it. So the other ones I'm considering demoting are, this might seem surprising, but this the ones that I'd be okay with demoting to the backup team. That one too. It's your nemesis' birthday today. I can't remember who your nemesis is. Alright, so Shino's gonna get promoted, but who are we gonna demote so we can promote Shino? I have a feeling I know how this poll is going to go already, but oh, Molly's pushing me over. Big Top, of course, of course. Big Top and I had a bit of a moment as well. You've had a meringue? Yeah. I mean, meringue's cute, but she's personality-wise not the most exciting normal to me, but yeah. Feel free to vote. I'm just having a run around to see how much stuff is left. Look at all of this. There's so much stuff left. So much. And also the beaches are still full as well. I'm planning on, in probably about an hour or 45 minutes. Not Dobie, rude! Dobie's awesome. I am probably in about 45 minutes gonna end this, and well, I'm gonna keep the stream going, but I will restart the island and delete everything. So yeah, if there's stuff you want, now's the time to come get it. I might just put a thing in the Discord as well and tell people there. Plenty of time, so it's not yet. Sorry, you can listen to my keyboard. Animal Crossing giveaways are better than real life yard sales. They are pretty great, aren't they? I love running this sort of thing. Pro gamer, love it. I don't like her personality-wise, but she's better than Julian. That's true. Oh, I mean, yeah. No, you're totally fine, Puddle. The island's not full at all. It's got a lot of space at the moment. I think there's space for another 4 or 5 people, so you're totally fine. Love the outfit. That is a cool dress. Did you make it? Me too, Soap. I do the same, and I think it's because if I don't freak out when it comes to time, I end up late. So I'm someone who's always like chronically early to every appointment and stuff, just because I'm so scared I'll be late. You had dishcloths on. Oh yes, that's right. $70,000, nice. Have you got any plans to spend them on anything, or are you just keeping them in case you need them for something? Is that a guinea pig in your profile picture? I'm trying to figure it out. It's so little on my screen. Waiting for something really good. That's a good idea. Like, save it when you need something. Awesome. I love guinea pigs. I had them when I was little. We had 2 that we thought were males, and then one of them had babies. So we realised we were wrong. And yeah, we ended up with like 13 of them. 2 guinea pigs and a tortoise. Awesome. What are their names? I've never seen a hamster in real life because we don't have them here. Same with gerbils. Alright, so I'm going to end the poll there. Clearly Pietro is getting demoted, so that's all good. I'm happy with that decision. So once I fix that on the list, we will go through the final 10 and then also the backups. You're a flower on both of your islands, love it. April and Alia for the guinea pigs and Leo for the turtle, cute. Mass boys looking. Alright, so our final top 10 villages, the villages we are going to have on this island, are Biff, Shino, Punchy, Groucho, Chester, June, Meringue, Biscuit, Dottie, and Filbert. That's a good, I think it's a bit of variety now. We've got, so Biff's a jock, Shino's a peppy, Punchy is, what's Punchy again? I've already forgotten, is it smug? Oops. Oh, lazy. Punchy's lazy as well. I thought Punchy was smug. How have we still got more? So many lasers. So we've got one jock, we've got the peppy, we've got Punchy who is lazy, we've got Groucho the cranky, Chester the lazy, June normal, Meringue normal, Biscuit lazy, Dottie who's peppy, and Phil with the lazy. How the heck have we still got 1, 2, 3, 4 lazies? And then on the backup, we have got Marty who's lazy, and Lucky who's lazy, and Pietro who's smug. I mean, the thing is, looking at the rest of the backup that was on the wheel, they were all, I'm just going to bring it back onto the screen. I'll move it so it's not behind there. But like, oh, it's deactivated now, I think. Hang on. Yeah, so looking at who we've got left, we had Barbara, Mallory, Melba, Rudy, and Kurt. And I don't think most of those will have brought in a new personality type. Like a lot of those are either normal or cranky. So like there weren't any no snooty or anything like that. So unless I'm wrong, there may have been a snooty in there. Alright, I'm just checking how many people we've got at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you want to come, there is still some space. We'll be doing this for another about 45 minutes. And then I'll be deleting the island. There is still so much stuff if you want it. So much stuff. Goes all the way down here. How the heck did I collect so much stuff on this island in like 2.5 months, right? And all this. It's the eyes. It's just so much left. I'm impressed by how much of a dent we've been able to put into it, but like, so much. And for Eugene, I mean, like the thing is, so you know how I put clay on the spinning wheel? Eugene was the other one I wanted to add. But I thought, no, I should only let myself have one. Eugene's one of my favourite villagers, so I did almost think maybe I should do that because I should have at least one that's my pick. No. But no. There are still some Nook Mile tickets up here, by the way. There's still about, how many are there? 30 Nook Mile tickets, if anyone, no, 24, if anyone needs some Nook Mile tickets. We've got heaps of fencing, fossils, lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of bells. And heaps of DIYs still as well. We've made a bit of a dent on the DIYs, but there are still a lot of them. Yeah, sorry about that. I would drop some off, but I don't have time. I want to delete after this. But I will be doing, you know, I do giveaways regularly, so like when I finish the next island, did Molly just kind of sit down behind me, or is she still? No, she's still standing. I mean, you could buy some plants from Leaf. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so like next island there'll be heaps to give away as well. Gosh, I'm getting warm. I feel like you might delete this. Alright, I'm just gonna be right back. I need a drink of water and I've run out. So give me 2 minutes. Feel free to keep. Oh, it helps if I don't mute my microphone straight away. Feel free to keep visiting, and the dodo is at the top of the chat. And I'll be back in 2 minutes. So see you soon. Alright, I am back. Yes, it's totally fine to leave and come back. Was it the Dishes song? Or is it still playing now? I would hope that the clanking of dishes isn't super loud in here if I was doing dishes, because I'm gonna, like, they're not super close. I'm gonna go to the next song. That song always confuses me because it starts quite late. Oh, Leroy says, huh. Oh, it's the other noisy song. Well, this is the more slot machine one, so it's fine, but I want something a bit more peaceful. Where is my Spotify? It's kind of going for all the similar sounding ones. Welcome back, Pepe. Feel free to come back if you want more stuff. There's the dishes one and then there's a slot machine one. To me it's slot machine. Like a, I don't know. Bling, 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 bling. That's what it sounds like to me. So we'd made a little bit of changes with the villagers. I will tell you who the final list is. A mochi pestle, yeah, so it's what you use. Hey Russell, it is, but I'm about to go through it again. So a mochi pestle is what you use to make the outside of mochi. It's like the outside of mochi is kind of rice that's been crushed and pushed, like hit heaps with that hammer until it is totally cottagecore looking, and you hit it with a hammer with like a wooden mallet sort of thing until it becomes this like stretchy glutinous. Like, I mean, I don't know if glutinous is the right word, but kind of like a mixture, and then it goes on the outside of mochi. And so, yeah, that's what it is. But yeah, definitely would suit a cottagecore island. So the theme of the island is, it's a multi-themed island. I got all the channel members to suggest villages last week for this multi-themed island, and we did we just spun the wheel for the villages, and we have ended up with 10 villages, and we've got 3 backups. There are a lot of lazies, which is a bit of a problem. I do wonder if we might have to think that through a little bit, but I'm open either way. Yeah, it's dental core, totally. So the final villages, we've got a Biff, Shino, Punchy, Groucho, Chester, June, Meringue, Biscuit, Dottie and Filbert. And our backups are Marty, Lucky and Pietro. But see, the problem that we have is Marty and Lucky, 2 of the 3 backups are lazies. And on our list of 10 that we've got, all good Puddle, our list of 10 villages, Punchy, Chester, Biscuit and Filbert are all lazies. So we've got 4 lazies out of 10, and I do wonder if that's too many. I may end up spinning the wheel again. But I don't want to, the whole thing was to have it by chance. So I want it to be up to the viewers whether or not, the people in chat, whether or not I spin the wheel again and replace one of them. It's definitely too many. Yeah, I agree. So the spinning wheel, we've got sorry, it's really ugly now, I'm gonna have to fix it. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 villages left, and yeah, I think they're mostly personality types that we could, so what do we think? What do people think? Should we get rid of another lazy? Could do one more spin and either swap with a lazy. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Lazies work the hardest. I mean, they're my favourite personality type in the game, one of them. Alright, so before I do, I've just got to reopen the thing. I start thinking closed it before. Streamlabs. Dashboard wheel. There we go. What was I just checking? I can't remember. Alright, I'm just going to remove Shino, and I'll also try and fix that font as well. I didn't even notice that you were throwing things over me. I'm hardly looking at the game at the moment, sorry. Okay, where is my wheel? There it is. Well, I thought I fixed it, but it's not looking much better. Hang on, I'll refresh it. No, alright, just bear with me because it's just too ugly to even spin at the moment. What am I doing? There it is. That doesn't look any different. Alright, I think I'm just going to have to spin it. Shall we do it? Shall I toss Eugene in there? You think add Eugene? I agree with it. I think we need... And the other thing is we don't have any snooties on there. Are any of those villages snooty? Oh, Mallory is. Mallory is snooty, so we're okay. We have got 1 snooty up there. So the centrifugal force really did a number on that wheel. So yes, I'm going to add Eugene. I do agree. We do need at least 1 more, Is there a difference between the bestie with the flower and the bestie with the leaf? Yeah, so the kind of the flower and leaves on your head grow the longer that you're a channel member, and you eventually get a flower crown, and then you turn into a gold frog as well. Okay, so before I spin, I'm just going to add one more. One more we'll call Eugene, and we'll give it that colour because it's the first one I saw. Alright, it's another ugly one. Let's do it, let's spin. We also need to vote which lazy we're going to demote, but we'll see who we get. Oh, I've missed it. Who is it? It's Eugene! Well, I'm happy with that, to be honest. I am quite happy with that, secretly. And I think also it's a good, you know, because we did get rid of one of the smokes. So we're going to add Eugene. Eugene's awesome, and I love when you take his sunglasses off. It was close to Kurt. I had to double check. I love when you take Eugene's sunglasses off, how he's got really tiny eyes. I haven't had him on an island for a few months, and I've really missed him, so I'm quite happy with that. Now, the question is, we've got one more poll, and then I think we're sorted, and then I won't change the villages. We're going to lock it in. But also, the thing is, whoever we remove will be put on the backup list still. We're not going to keep doing that, Arasaadi. We're not spinning again. We're done with spinning. Otherwise we just end up with every single villager that was submitted on the list somewhere. We got to stop somewhere. That's my line. All right, so do we remove Preachy, Chester, Biscuit, or Filbert? I think of these, if it was up to me, I have got an opinion of who I'd remove, but we'll leave it up to you to decide. Teacher Kim is drawing the line here. I'm drawing on my dad's teaching career. It'll be even more mean peppy when if I villager hunt and I end up seeing them somewhere. Oh, Punchy and Chester are equal at the moment. See, I would have thought Biscuit because, I mean, maybe it's just me, but no, I'm trying not to influence the chat here. I'm trying so hard not to influence the chat, but I've definitely got my my thoughts. Besties should evolve to homies. Why is it showing my thumbnail it's still doing it for some people, isn't it? The thumbnail was showing up as like the one from the other day, and I changed it when I set up the thing, so I don't know what it's doing. I'm gonna see if I replace it again, if it'll fix itself. Oh no, I can't upload it. It's really odd. Like it fixed itself for me, but for other, like, yeah. Barry was saying that the other day, just YouTube things, yes. The thing is, like, it gets really annoying making thumbnails. Like, I don't mind making thumbnails, but having to do them for live streams is kind of annoying. Especially because if I was on Twitch, I would never have to make a thumbnail every time I live stream. And especially because often I'll do an impromptu stream, and like, then I have to make a thumbnail before I can pop online. It's like, oh no, Caeryssi! Caeryssi, you still there? Have you seen who's winning the poll at the moment? It's pretty close though. You didn't know who any of the villagers were? Definitely give them a Google before voting. You chose Chester because you didn't know who any of them were. I think my least favourite of those, I will be honest, is Biscuit for sure. I'm going to be honest. Biscuit's okay, but he's not one of my favourites. I'm a little bit worried about this reckless voting we've got going on though. This is the fate of my island now. That's all good, Lauren. I'm so glad that you could do that. I think you can change your vote. You should be able to tap on it and change it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so when I go into the settings for this stream, it's got like the correct thumbnail, so I don't know what it's doing because it's definitely the correct for, you know, for a few of us, but I am going to replace it with the same thumbnail and see if it does it. We're not restarting yet, Pepe. There are still people visiting the island. Like, it's kind of unfair for the people that are just arriving, but I will be in about half an hour, probably. You can only report or dismiss the poll. Well, maybe you can't change your vote. Hydrate because your throat hurts. Good idea. Is Caeryssi still here? Probably. I don't know if oh yes, yep. Alright, how many people have we got here at the moment? Let's have a look. Got 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, listen to you, Lucid. I will have some water. Leroy, can you hear him snoring? He's pretty loud. I'm not farting all the time, it is a dog snoring. Alright, so the fate of months of hard work just decided by a chat poll. Yeah, pretty much. The thing is, like, once we've got the villages, I'm gonna, you know, and also the other thing we do need to remember is that the top 10 are just the top 10. They might change depending on, like, if we can't get one of them, you know, because I'm only gonna villager hunt for a certain amount of time. If I can't find one of them, I'm going to the backups. I just don't, you know, I don't have the patience for that. Some of them I do have amiibos for. It's just the cheese saying stay fresh. Chester is adorable. I'm surprised Chester's losing. Well, you know, winning I guess. But it is a losing because they're going to get demoted, whoever it is. But I'm going to keep it up for a few minutes because I am just going to go through the villages we've got on this list and just check which ones I have amiibos for. Some of them I will have to double check what number their amiibo card is because I'm not quite sure. So the first is Biff. Biff amiibo. What number is Biff? Biff is that 20 or is that 70? 70. Okay, I'll have a look at my app. The mochi pistol's awesome, isn't it? Chester's design you find slightly disturbing. Fair enough. I mean, he doesn't have the happiest face, does he? Leroy agrees, apparently. Alright, where's my app? Yes, these series ones, these number 70. I've got like my app that keeps them all the record for me. So I do have Biff's amiibo, so that is good. Shino, I definitely have Shino's amiibo. Punchy's I've got as well. I'm not sure if I've got Groucho's, so I'm just going to double check that. You trade a cookie from Rang to avoid your pot getting autofilled. Fair enough. I've never really gotten into Minecraft. It's just, I don't know, but yeah, I have got some different games coming up this week. We are going to be playing some different games, but I don't know if Minecraft's one that I'd really be interested in playing. Okay, so Groucho is number 151. Let's have a look. Go to series 2. Yes, I have Groucho's. This is working out so far. Heck yes. But I mean, never say never, you know. It might be kind of entertaining. I haven't played Minecraft since it like, hey April, how are you? I'm trying to remember if I've made a command for your channel. If not, would one of the mods be able to grab April's channel? Feel free to pop over, by the way, if you need free stuff. Although the thing is that you've been doing a treasure island as well, so probably not. Yeah, I haven't played Minecraft since like 2012 or 2011, and even that was barely at all. So if I did do one, it would probably be kind of entertaining because I wouldn't know what I was doing. But yeah, I don't know if it's one that I will do. So I don't have Chester's. I'm just gonna. Awesome, thank you, Ro. June. Now I'm just checking. So it's a bit of a random stream. I'm just standing there. People are coming and getting free stuff. But I am also just sorting out the villages for my new island. And I'm just checking whether I've had the amiibos for most of them. So June. Oh, June's one of the new Leaf ones. I've got June's amiibo card on the way. I have the full set of the New Leaf amiibo cards on their way, because I only have like 2 of them at the moment, but I don't know when it will arrive, but that's okay, it may arrive in time. Meringue is number 285. I will check 285 now. Working on custom codes. Oh nice. What custom code, what are you like making? Your custom codes always look amazing, by the way. I'm in awe of your talent with them. You can spawn villagers. Oh, good to know. Thank you. I do forget about that. I think people would be less mean to villagers if they played the older games where you couldn't decide what villagers to have. You end up loving them at the end. Yeah, I loved that with New Leaf. It made me start to really like some villagers that I didn't before I played New Leaf. You haven't played Minecraft since the alpha. I wonder if that's when I last played. I don't actually barely remember anything about it, to be honest. Oh, I do have meringues. Well, we're doing pretty well for amiibos so far. I've definitely got biscuits. I've got Philbits as well. I've got Eugene's. And I'll just check Dotty. It's a paint splatter code like Splatoon for Gabriel Horizons. Amazing! Oh, that's so cool! I'm just googling to see if I've got, just googling to get Dottie's amiibo card number so I can check my app that I like registered them all in to see if I've got it. She is number 335. Okay, series 4. I don't have Dottie's, but that's all good. I've definitely got Marty's. I think I've got Lucky's, and I've definitely got Pietro's as well. I do love in the older games how some of them were like annoyed. So I sort them by number, and I've got an app called, I'll put the name of the app in the chat because it's really handy, called Moribo, and it's free in the App Store. I mean, I don't know about Android. And that is a really, really nice clean app for checking which ones, checking them off. And then I am also, I don't think so, Peppy, because more than 10 people submitted. And then I also, well actually I think even more than like the 13 we ended up with submitted. I also, and as for like actually storing the cards, I have them say in a, and you know, like those, I've got them in a ring binder, like a ring binder, the one, you know, like, and I've got those pockets, the clear pockets that you can get to say to put cards in with like the sheets of 9 cards, and so that's how I have them all in number order. You tried that initially, then switched to alphabetical. Fair enough. You've got a binder too. I need to get a thicker binder though, because my binder's quite a slim one, and like I've got enough sheets, but I just have too many now for the folder. I'm at 200 and something amiibo cards now. Alright, I'm gonna run around. The poll hasn't been revealed and you're too scared to look at it. I'm gonna leave it up for a few minutes longer. Sound like you're really struggling to say that. My breath is starting to, I might have to use my inhaler soon. I'm actually struggling to breathe a little bit at the moment. Yours are all on Pokemon tins. Oh yes, that's right. How many tins have you got? So if you haven't come yet, by the way, there is still a lot of stuff here. A lot of stuff. Yeah, I'd be disappointed if it's Chester, but it looks like it might be. By the way, did anyone get the Starry Skies map from up here? Oh, maybe it wasn't here. There's still a sunflower rug up here, by the way. We sure are, Lucid, but we don't play games with them. 4 tins so far. Well, that's you know, not too bad. Alright, I'm just gonna mute the thing for a moment while I use my amiibo. Oh, cool, you got the Star Rogue. Oh, yay! Alright, Alright, I'm going to leave the screen on, but my microphone's just muted while I use my inhaler because it's getting hard to breathe. Alright, I'm back. Hopefully that makes me breathe a bit better soon. I'm at the end of I've got a head cold and I'm at the end of it, but it just kind of, you know, spring has well and truly arrived in Melbourne. You use your inhaler more times in the last few days than you have in ages. I've especially had to use mine today, but it's because I've got a cold. I'm at the end of it, but yeah, just I'm starting to just get a little bit hard to breathe and I just, yeah. Rose off! Nice, Ro. Hope you got heaps. The little leaf-shaped battle tokens. You may be back. All good, Ro. I'm gonna probably, I think, what do you reckon? Hang on. Sorry, coughing. Didn't have time. This is why I need to buy a new microphone that has tap to mute, because I just don't have time often to mute it when I need to cough or something. I think I'll leave it probably for another 15 minutes. I'll close the gate in about 15 minutes. So there is still time to come over if you want to. And then I'm going to restart. I'm going to delete the island and restart. It looks like we have a clear winner. I am sorry to say it, but it looks like Chester is getting demoted to the backups. It doesn't mean it's not happening. Like, if I'm villager hunting and are you coming over Arasaadi just to get the the sunflower rug? I'll go pick it up for you and bring it to the airport. Oh, is it gone? It's not gone, is it? Oh no! Oh no! It's gone! It's gone, Arasaadi! It's gone that quickly. Sorry, it's gone. I'll check if I have one on my other island and I'll send it to you. But not till after stream, because last time I tried to use my other Switch while streaming earlier, I turned off this one. Hi Pinky! So, the new theme for the new island is going to be a multi-themed island. I last week asked the channel members to submit a villager, or like 1 or 2 villagers, and I put them all onto a spinning wheel, and we got 10, and those 10 are going to be the villagers on the island. It's going to be, we did mix it around a little bit because we ended up with I think 5 or 6 lazies, so we did respin a few times, but I'll read out the villagers. And the thing that I'm going to be doing is making sure that we have like a it's going to be multi-theme, but make sure it sort of flows well together, and like, you know, that there are good sort of you know, it flows between the things. But anyway, so the final villagers we have got Biff, Shino, Punchy, Groucho, June, Meringue, Biscuit, Dottie, Filbert and Eugene. And the backups are Marty, Lucky, Pietro and Chester now. So if you come across one of the wheel villagers, no, I won't Peppy. The only time that I will possibly take one is if I'm villager hunting and I'm starting to get a bit over it and we see one of the backups, or if I'm villager hunting heaps and I can't find any of them at all, then I might invite one of the backups with an amiibo card. That's the only time, but nobody from the wheel is going on the island that wasn't drawn at all. We've got our 14, and those are the ones we're sticking with. Doomed. I was about to say there's still lots of bells, but yes, there are. There are a heck of a lot of bells still. A lot of DIYs, but yeah, I've still got about... I'm going to be closing the gate in about 15 minutes, but there is still time to come over if anyone wants to look. And then I'm deleting the island. We're saying goodbye to Mochi. try to find a random one, Peppy, you know, to leave it to random. But yeah, it's going to be sad to see Mochi go. But the island tour will be out tomorrow, the video for it, and so will the dream address. What is the name of Nook's Cranny and Abel's in German? I wouldn't have a clue. What's the Thomas the Tank Engine song? It always sounds like Thomas the Tank Engine to me. Well, it makes me think of it. Oh, it's kind of sad. Like, it's weird to think this is all going to be gone very soon. You're taking from a page from Lily's book. You're coming over naked, are you? Mochi's been through a lot. I was only going to spend 2 months on it, and we ended up, because I made it in June. So June, or was it July? No, it was July, wasn't it? July, August, September. So we had 3 months on it, which is one more than the original 2, because we changed the theme a month in, and I'm so glad we did. Avert your eyes. Now, I need to start thinking about layout for this island. Where do we want resident services to be in, like, to the, you know, in relation to the airport? What colour airport do we want? Sorry, I think someone just said something on the game. Can you put it in the chat? Because I can't really, like, I miss a lot. If anybody messages me on there, because I'm looking at the stream chat, I'm gonna miss it. Sorry. So yeah, I think we need to figure out the airport colour, and the layout, and also the like rivers where we want them to come out. I think I want them, I usually like to find a map where there is one from the bottom and then one from one side. Like, I don't like both rivers to be on the same side. White Size Peninsula and the Pier Length, yes. So those I'm not too bothered, but are like orange fruits. There may be some, I don't think I do anymore. If there are any oranges left, they will be behind Nook's Cranny. I'll go have a look for you. Yeah, I don't really mind with the pier, the length. The long peninsula is always nice. The name, oh yes, good question, Pinky. So the new name for the new island is Mishmosh, not Mishmash. I'm just saying that each time when I first say it, I'm going for the other spelling, Mishmosh. But just because it's going to be like a hodgepodge of different themes together in villages. Yeah, so that's the name for the island. I had some great suggestions, and then Ro, that was a lot now. So I have a lot of oh, Aaron's been out, he's just driving home. I had no idea he even left the house. I had I can't even remember what I was saying. Oh, I had a lot of really good suggestions. No, we've only got pears here. I'll double check my storage for oranges. So I had a lot of great suggestions for island names, and then one of the ones that Zenya suggested kind of gave me a really good suggestion. Well, it kind of made me think of Mishmosh, and so that's how we ended up with that. Alright, let's have a look. So this stuff I've left in storage, by the way, because it's all customized and I can't actually give that to anybody. No oranges in here. I'll have a look, and I'll do a run around while we're finishing up. What happened with what, so? Did I miss something? I'm sure I had some orange trays I put somewhere.
Well then, how can you tell when you're really in love?
You're gonna, one of your, oh awesome, yes, if I don't have any oranges, April will have some available. I had so much fun on Saturday, well it would have been Friday for you, by the way, April. That was so much fun. Won't be any around here because this area is mainly the cedar, the pine. Yeah, it doesn't look like I have any orange trees at the moment, sorry. I wasn't so sure if I was going to win. I was actually really nervous going in because I know how good you are at it. But like, I really loved them both as well. I think we both did quite different designs, but that was really cool because they also had similarities in a lot of similar items. Oh, awesome. Thank you, April. So yeah, if I don't have oranges, but those 3 dodos, I wouldn't normally, but I'm letting April because yeah, it means we can close this island. But yeah, so one of those dodos will work for you. Who was it that asked? Puddle. Yeah, April's just put 3 different dodos in the chat that will work for you. Thanks, Peppy. All right, who have we still got here? No pressure, by the way, I'm just looking. So we've got 1, 2. We've got 2 left. You've got 5 minutes. You want all the fruits. Yes, it's interesting that you've lost access to one, but you can only get access to a certain amount without going to someone else's island and getting them. Are you any good at breeding them, Guinea Gamer? The orange ones? Because the orange ones, if no one has any, also probably the best place to ask for something like that is on the Discord rather than in the chat. But if like breeding the orange flowers is quite easy for a lot of them, so if you have the space, that is an option. But yeah, the Discord, we've got like a little section for like giveaways and stuff. It knocked down your gnome near the window. Oh no. When you realised it was an interior challenge, you question your sanity for agreeing. My problem was I forgot that there were rules, like we had to keep this thing, that like we had to keep it 6 by 6 and we had to have the certain items. And when I saw him mentioning it in his thing before he spun the wheel for the thing, I was like, oh no, I forgot about that, because mine was the first one, so we were all the way back in June, I think. You never even decorate the interiors. Oh, interesting. I do them sometimes. Like on this island, I raided all of them. Hundreds of chairs and all your villagers are just sitting on the ground. Love it. They really just do what they want, don't they? So I'm just gonna find one, see if anyone's at home. I changed all the villagers' houses on this island to businesses. So we have got we've got a cafe here, this one's a bike hire, and that one's a camping gear store, and yeah, they're all different little businesses around the island. But I've just gone to one to show you what I mean. So this is our bike rental shop. With Bill managing it, of course. I like that we put electronic stuff on, like all wires and stuff on his table, because we didn't have any anything that looked like a bike repair tools, so we just put a bunch of cables. You did that on Amethyst and then never again. Yeah, the thing is, because they completely delete the island, I have to go right through Happy Pome Paradise again, so to be able to do it. All good, Ro. You made a huge castle and only decorated a single room. I love it. Was that everyone? Or is there one more person? I'll double check the passports and then see if we can close it and then delete. Alright, let's have a look. Oh, yes. All right, I'm gonna do it. Oh, wait, what's happening? I didn't do anything. Oh, maybe I did hit it. What? I didn't hit it. I didn't even hit a button. It's decided for me we're doing it. I think I loved doing tapioca, and I was really happy with it, how it turned out, but I think mochi was a lot of fun. Yeah, so if you go to the Trading and Giveaways channel under the Animal Crossing section, Guinea Gamer, you will see it. You will see, you can post something in there asking if anyone has any for you. Alrighty, so now I just go, do I have to delete my save data, or do I just go in here? I can't remember, it's been so long since I've deleted an island. Firstly, I'm going to get rid of that stuff on screen because the gates are now closed. Like, I do it in here, right? Or do I just go to delete my save data? Or do I do both? I don't know. I can't remember. Oh, it's been so long. Oh, you do delete your save data. Alright. Alright, let's do it. It was definitely fun doing tapioca for sure. You're well versed in deleting islands. I've done it quite a few times, but I'd always forget. Alright, so I go to my account, don't I? And then I go to on user settings. No, it's not in there, is it? It's in the actual settings, isn't it? I shouldn't be doing this on stream because I've forgotten where everything is. Alright, is it system? No. Data management, that's right. Delete save data. Let's do it! Alright. Alright. Now we're doing this, we've got to think of all our favourite moments on Mochi. Molly's expired tuna. What else? Scooch and his bro. Grizzly being cute. Oh, Grizzly, you're not coming with me. I want Grizzly on my island, but that's okay. Goodbye, Mochi. Elise, that was not a good moment, Peppy. It's gone! Mochi's gone. No worries, Puddle. All good. I hope you got some good things. Got a new challenge for yourself to play one island for one real life year without restarting. Well, I've got that on my other Switch. The thing is, if I didn't have two Switches, I wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to just have one permanent island. I would be restarting that one probably. Oh, awesome! Thank you, April. That's really kind of you. I'm so there. I'm sure some people would really appreciate that. Alright, I'm going to turn the music off and put the game audio on now that we're not going to have heaps of airport noises. Not that I don't like the airport noises, but you know, it does get a little bit repetitive. Alright, can you tell which two accounts are mine? Actually, the other thing I have to do is just resync that. Oh god, I've deactivated and reactivate it because otherwise the audio doesn't sync. There we go. It really is Kirst, and that's what I want to experience. You have a real life island you started 2 years ago. That's awesome. Imagine if I deleted my other one by mistake, which I can't do because it's on a different Switch, but you know. Why does Aaron have 3? I'll tell you in the mod chat. It's, hang on. See, everyone's probably wondering what I'm saying now. Oh, look! If you do it, Lucid, we can encourage you. Alright, let's... so, now the good thing with Mochi, I don't know if you remember this, but the very first time we went in, we got the right island layout. We got everything right the first time. It even had the airport colour I wanted. It was a good one. How's this one going to go? Oh, and the other thing is I am going to, by the way, because I set this island often as a Northern Hemisphere island because I want to be able to have summer more often. But this time I'm going to set it as a Southern Hemisphere island because we are in spring here and I don't like the winter. You all know that if I have an island that's in snow, I'm not going to use it. And I'm probably going to be finished before then, but I'm going to make this a spring island. Your current island, you are rolling for days. I think Caeryssi was the same with the last one, right? Yeah, me too, April. It just stops me playing every time. And you've just reminded me as well, I want to try and complete my museum on my main island, my long-term island, so. Hey, Timmy and Tommy. I'm gonna have to have a look. I think I like the resident services to be in a straight line with the airport. It's definitely something I think I want to find on this, but I'm not fast. I think I'm gonna have to look at them and then decide. I like it lowercase. I'm intentionally doing it lowercase because I like it like that. You're gonna know my birthday. Well, you all know my birthday anyway because we celebrated it. Oh, it's intentional. They give it a capital K half the time anyway. You've got Meringue, Stu, Henry, Flo, Bianca, and Cody. That is a great combo already. Hi, Jared! I've just deleted the island and we're starting the new one. This is exciting. You're pro lowercase for all proper nouns. I don't know what it is, I just like seeing it lowercase like that. Mishmash is going to be lowercase as well. We're meant to, but we're rebellious here. On your modern island, you put resident services in the ocean. Love it. Alright. Look at those eyes. She looks very tired. Let's give her that hair. And we'll change it to brown because my hair's brown and that's what I always do. Let's give her some slightly more awake eyes and we'll make them blue because mine are blue. Or maybe the blue, no, this one's kind of closer because my eyes are kind of halfway between blue and grey. If you're wondering why I always pick these, I'm just explaining. And one, make it pink. Yeah. She needed a coffee, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I just like it with a lowercase k. Oh wait, do you ever try to spell your name in a way that gets the characters now or actually pronounce it? I do love hearing that a little bit, but I haven't thought to do that before. Cool, cool. Yep, that's what I want. We're going with Southern this time. We're going to be in my actual seasons. I am in Oceania. You're right. Yep. It does sound okay. Come on, I don't want to go through this 20 times. We better get it. I'm hopeful. I mean, the likelihood is pretty low that we'll find a good layout first time, but I am hopeful this is going to happen. Alright, so we have got these two have very similar resident services layouts, but they're further away, and I don't like this one, how it's got those two like that. The resident services is quite far away from the airport. I don't think I want that. I think it's like I want it closer, but it doesn't have to be super close. And this one's just way off. Also, look at that tiny peninsula. They've all got tiny peninsulas except for this one, don't they? Alright. We're going through it again. Do you get new items? So this is a completely new empty island. Bottom left tickles your fancy. I think the bottom left was my most likely one, but I didn't like that it didn't have a I didn't like that it didn't have a better peninsula on it. It was kind of little. Hopefully this time I'm not gonna the thing is I am not super fussy with this. I'm not gonna go through 20 times to find the right layout. I think as long as I can get one that's kind of good, I'll be happy with it and I'll work with that. Yeah, actually, I was about to ask Lucid, what do you mean? Okay, I'm just deleting that. I just realized I've still got that dodo thing pinned and the island's closed and deleted. Now the next question before I do anything else, I'm going to ask, what is, do you think we will get any of the villages on the list as a starter? I think the likelihood's pretty low, but you never know. Yes, no, or maybe are the options. I mean, you know, we're going to be positive. Now I gotta go through this all again. Yep, I know. We just chatted, but cool. Yep. It is. I mean, sure. It's always a Jock and a Sisterly, yes. And we don't have a Sisterly on the list, so we could get Biff. I think Biff does show up quite often, right? I feel like I've seen Biff a few times. You got Hazel, that's true. Yeah, we don't have a Sisterly, we don't have a Snooty either. Yeah, so you would get North America because you're in North America, but I'm in Oceania, so I get Oceania. And because it auto picks this, you know. I'm not saying we definitely won't restart again, but I am saying that I'm not going to be super fussy. I'm not going to, you know, actually a lot of these are kind of what I wanted already. So I'm taking that as a good, you know, a good sign that this might be good. Hi Regan, I know. It's a very strange feeling. We're just starting the new one and it's sad to think my Duck Island's gone. But the dream address will be released tomorrow. Hi Zico, how are you? Yep, southern mate, I know. I do live in Oceania. Yep. Mallory didn't even make it onto the list though, not even the backups. So sorry. 3 people had thought Bubble Stables. Don't be trying to leave. Dina gave you extra essay set and Bear wanted to come over. Did you let Bear come over? Alright, what have we got this time? These are kind of similar to last time, aren't they? I mean, maybe I won't do straight. I'm starting to think maybe I don't these two like these two this one definitely not because it's got the 2 rivers on the bottom and I don't want that. This one I like the location and the size of the peninsula. I like that it's got a long pier. The resident services is quite close, but it's almost too close in that it's only slightly off straight. Now this one I'm starting to warm towards the further away resident services. It's got a short pier. It's got the hidden beach is right in the middle, which is cool. And this one I also like the thought of the resident services is close, but it's not straight ahead, and I think that could be kind of interesting to work with, but I'm not convinced because it is shoved right into the left. Top right would be your choice. That's the one I'm liking at the moment. I like resident services. I wasn't sure about having it that far away, but now I'm warming to it. I think we could do something with that. I like the locations of the rivers. I like the location of the hidden beach as well. Bottom right isn't bad. You could hide the yeah, that's what I was thinking, Arasaadi. I think top right's my vote. Low battery, that's okay. I've got my Pro controller charging. Alright, should we do it? That's the one. I think we'll go for it. I like it. I do quite like it. I'm not fussed about the pier, especially because we won't be spending much time around there. Like if it was my permanent island, I might think about it more. Yeah, I agree, Kirst. I think it's worth a look. Okay, if I was going to deserted island, I would bring some food. It sounds like a lot of people think it was a good choice. Could put your house on the island in the middle. Ooh, that could be cool. Yeah! That was good timing. What a coincidence. Alright. I wonder what airport colour we're gonna get. Oops, helps if I press the button. Do you restart when you don't keep restarted villages you like? Well, the thing is, it doesn't matter too much today because we will be bringing in 10 different villages. Unless I happen to get one. Let's skip this. I can't. I gotta do it. An island within an island, yes. I'm so tempted to keep the island in the middle and have my house in the middle. Like the queen of the island. And they're all my peasants now. The peasants of Mishmosh. Oh, we've got apples. Apples is good. Apples is fine. Hippie, stop trying. It's not going to happen. No, we've got the villages. The Land to Explore at Night would be good. Oh, we've got Bill and Fuchsia. Now, Fuchsia, some of you know my history with the pink villages, and Bill was my first ever jock on my very first island. Bill and Fuchsia are awesome. They're not staying, but they're both awesome. Oh, good, Kirst. House Island would be cute. I'm very tempted, yeah. I think I may. The other good thing with starting with resident services so far away is it gives us a massive space to work with before we unlock the other areas. Like that's not too far, is it? It doesn't feel too bad. Like, it actually does. When I did it back the other way, it's like, okay, wow, that is big. Bigger than I've had in a while. I think I'm going to stick with this. I'm happy with it. Yes, and it's good to see the cherry blossoms. We've got a duck. Bill's the mochi representative. Yeah. I love that too. You know what? That is so strange. We have got, as the starters, a representative from Mochi 1.0 and a representative from Mochi 2.0. That is spooky. Like, I love that. That is really cool. It's kind of like Mochi's telling me it's okay. Yes, it's meant to be. Thanks, Tom. Maybe we should be keeping these two villages. I am not. No, no. We've got our list. We're sticking to it. We'll see what happens in the coming. No. We're sticking to it. First things first. All right. Let me guess. They're gonna need my help. Fuchsia, I feel like, is so cool, but she's really hard to fit into a theme quite often. Oh, wait. I forgot I need to pick up the tent first. Peppy, I honestly, it's not going to happen, so please stop. I'm not trying to be rude, but like, we've got a cool list. Can we be excited about who we've got? Because otherwise it's just going to be, yeah. It kind of takes away from the fun. I gave you a list. Exactly, no. Thanks, Tommy. I went to Tommy because of his flag, his pennant. Alright, let's do it. I'm just going to explore a little bit. This music every time takes me back to like the release week in 2020. It's not a bad thing to not have 7 village types. Exactly, I agree. And I think we've got some, you know. I'm going to put them on the beach just so I can, you know. Oh wait, I need to do mine first, don't I? I'm going to put everyone on the beach. Oh, I did too. I didn't even think about that. I think green will work. I forgot. I was so excited about seeing everything else that seeing a green one. I just forgot to look at the colour of the airport. Green's cool. I think it makes it a bit more neutral when it's green. Alright, Fuchsia, you're gonna go on the beach. Did you know that? I'll help you, Fuchsia. Sure am. I think the only thing I'd change about Fuchsia is that dress. I'm not a huge fan of that dress. I don't know what I'd put on her instead, but yeah, I would definitely change the dress if I was designing her. Oh, come on. Am I going to be too close to the cliffs now? We'll find another beach if I have to. Oh no, I'm good. That's the spot. Alright, where is she? Well, where's Bill? Bill! Hey, Bill! Kimberwee! I like how he's like, I'm doing some serious cardio, and it's like, mate, you haven't moved anywhere else to look for a spot. Now that's too small of a space, isn't it? It's going to tell me off. I'm going to try anyway. I did once slow sit, but not again. I think I regretted it because and then I also didn't have enough bells to move them for ages, because it was back when it was 50,000 bells to move the houses. The villagers just trust with the whole placement, yes. I mean, it's a bit of a flood risk where I've put them, but you know. There were a few things I did on my original island because I didn't know any better. What a surprise! I have to do the actual work. If they get flooded, you're coming down with them. Yeah, that's true. Hey, Combustion! You did! So, we are doing a multi-themed island called Mishmosh, and we have got 10 villages. The channel members over the last week have been suggesting villages, and I spun a wheel on stream earlier, and we have ended up with Biff, Shino, Punchy, Groucho, June, Meringue, Biscuit, Dottie, Filbert, and Eugene as our 10 villages. Oh, Zika, thank you. It's been good having you here, and it'll be great to see you again. Wait, what did he need? I've already forgotten. It's like 10. Is it 10 pieces he needs? I can't remember. Oh wait, why am I shaking for apples? That's alright, we can preemptively do that. Oh, good soap. Oh, is it only 6? Oops. It's been so long I've completely forgotten. Oh, it was 10. It wasn't 6, it was 10. I would definitely give him those apples as well, yes. It's 6 apples that he needs, isn't it, for the first one? I think it's 6. Is Leroy snoring coming through? Can you hear him snoring? It's funny how it's only been, what, 3 months since the last restart, and I can't remember what half the details are. You can't hear him? That's alright. I did wonder if the microphone was... I did! Yep! You can have some apples too. We already know he has when you're commenting on it. I think because I'm wearing noise cancelling headphones and it's so loud for me, it just like... I don't want someone to think I'm farting. No. Yeah, I've already got some, mate. I sure have. I can't wait to change the outfit. I think this is pretty close to my very first outfit on my very first island. Where was it? You must have heard that snore, right? You heard that one? You too, Zika. Should be clapping. Imagine if I suggested my island and like they voted for someone else's. We should call it Mishmash. Claps cutely. I won't be able to do a no voice. Alright, Mishmash. And it's all lowercase. Sorry, Arasaadi. I was tempted to put some funny characters in there though, but we will stick with a Mishmash. Swoleville. I think Swoleville should win. Yeah. I wish I could clap as well. Heck yeah. Hey Tom, you should be clapping too. Yeah. Yay! Woo! A word or two. You've always got to pick a word or two. And then we'll go to bed and wake up and we'll be in real time. It's so good, this music. It takes me back to March 2020, which is a strange time. It was a strange time, but it also, you know. What if Tom actually picked the other villagers' names? It would be so funny, right? Oh wait, I have to talk to him before I go to bed, don't I? I just ran away. I like Bill hitting the tambourine. Hi Chris, how are you? We've just deleted the island that I was doing the big giveaway on, and now I've started my new one. Imagine if a 1 in 3 chance that Tom actually uses the name you picked. Imagine if you were stuck with Swoleville and you didn't even want it. But there will be another giveaway at some point, and also if you join the Discord, I often give away stuff on there as well, and so do other people. Oh, I see a blossom, cherry blossom. Buffberg. Whenever I hear the word berg, like the term berg, it just makes me think of the fatbergs that end up in the pipes because of people putting, you know, fat down the drain when cooking. It's so nice, isn't it, hearing this music every time. It's just like, oh, Duckburg here in Duckburg. I'm opening it. Well, that one will let me open. Did he give me the bed? Yes. I'll have to switch to my other controller soon. Well, that may be a hint to when it dies to end the stream. We've got a little while though. Imagine having a low battery. How dare I? How dare I? Like, it's been several hours getting the island ready, so my controller dies. That's all the way right, Daddy-o. I think you're a dog, mate. You're not a cat. quest full. Some of the stuff he says reminds me of Ned Flanders' parents on The Simpsons. Why you should not beat men? I can't remember some of the stuff they say. Why is the sound of music kept alive in your progress in the game? I mean, the thing is, it would feel less special if we had to, like, listen to the whole time, but I do agree that it is really nice. You're prepared to die on that hill. I mean, the thing is, I would take the 5 AM music over the prologue music. Thanks, KK. I wonder if anyone else agrees with me. I think it's time for another poll, isn't it? Which is better? 5 AM music, prologue music. Bye, Lucid. Thanks for being here. I'll see you again soon. How do I get up? I just sat there looking at her like, why isn't she moving? Yeah, KK doesn't give much information in there, does he? Oh, 5 AM music's winning at the moment. I did, thanks, Tom. You've never heard the 5 AM music. It's the best. I used to get up at that time every morning, so I used to hear it every single morning. That was before I started streaming, though. And now if I'm up at that time, I don't tend to be in the game. Alright, shall I try and find... Is there a way I can play the 5 AM music? I think, is there a way that I can play it? It's so good. It's so nice. When's he gonna give me a bill? When's the first bill coming? Oh, we're at 50-50 so far. Oh, prologue's winning. No! No! I should go on my other account and vote. No, I wouldn't do that. But... You've got it burned into your brain because you're... that is Toad, yes. The first belonging to the airport. Terrible, no. I have one of my own. I've got my own smartphone. You better vote for 5 AM now. We'll get it anyway. It gives us something to look at when we see the multiple loading screens that I'll definitely have on this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Your villagers are ungrateful. Give them so many benches and chairs, but they only sit on the ground. I had that happen with Grizzly last week on Mochi. He always sits in a certain spot near the river, the water, and so I tried putting chairs. Oh, there's my bill, my first bill. I tried putting chairs around there, and he won't use any of them. He just wants to be on the ground. Close poll, but he had to vote prologue. Now against the 5 PM baseline, yeah, the 5 PM ain't so great. Welcome back, so. So much talking at the start, right? I mean, it makes sense, of course there is, but there's so much talking. Just taking a look, one moment. Sorry, I'm just distracted. No, we're good. Oh, I've run out of water, bro. It's a sign that I probably should finish this stream. Not straight away, but soon-ish. Good thinking with the stealing of the on the Mystery Islands. I've done that before. I don't think you can do whatever you want. Tom's gonna be pretty demanding for the next wee while, mate. Now what have I got in here? Oh, of course. Yeah. Got 10% of the nook miles he wants. 2:30 AM. Oh wow. Oh good, Lauren. Thanks for being here. Alright, I'll learn the work. Oh, I can't learn the workbench yet, but I'll go put that other stuff. I'll go put that photo in the tent. So just because my pockets are so little at this point that, you know. Can you hang on the wall in a tent? I was gonna say that would be a bit odd if you could. Oh, we've hit 20 likes. Thank you, everyone. Alright, let's go start doing some stuff. I'm going to pick up weeds as we go because we need to get rid of all those. We'll head into the tent, like Tom Knock's tent at Resident Services soon. Oh, it gets so frustrating, those tiny pockets at the start. I think tonight, off stream, I may advance things a little bit just so I can get the bigger pockets. But in saying that, part of me really wants to play Dreamlight Valley because I haven't been able to play it all weekend because I've had so much to do to get Mochi finished. Oh wait, I also have to edit a video. I guess it's not happening then. I have to edit the tour. Oh good, April! Thanks for joining us, and you too. Well, that's a great rest of your night probably, right? I like this little pond. It's quite a cool little shape. It kind of looks like a gummy bear shape. We tried playing alone with bells. It didn't let you. So annoyed with that release. That's interesting. I think I did that on Mochi Guinea Gamer. Alright, let's pop in. Actually, I'll grab one of these too. How many of those do I have? I'm gonna grab some more. I don't think I need that many, but you know. Yeah, it's very weird to think at Pepe that I won't be visiting that island again, but I mean, the dream address will be coming out tomorrow. I'll be releasing that, so at least it can still be visited. And I expect to see lots of photos of people visiting and catching up with the residents of Mochi. Oh no! 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 Straight away. It's my own fault. Get my first sting out of the way. I could have run into the tent, but the thing is, like, I'm too bad at running away from them. Cozy doesn't always mean comfortable. I mean, most of the time it does, unless you're using it as an insult, Tom. The bugs were just sleeping peacefully and you bugged them. Yeah, I guess I did. Time to burn down the island and find a new one. We can't have wasps. Alright, let's go do the workshop. So I can learn that DIY. About that workshop. It's such a coincidence that the next session is straight away. I love the timeliness of some of the things in this. Just like how our flight happened to leave, just as I suggested chosen an island and stuff. It's all good, Guinea. I've got another island, so I can I'm sorted. But thank you. Oh wait, what did he need? I wasn't listening. Oh, I got them. Forgotten about Tommy walking around with the little flag. It's like a different game in the prologue. It really is. And after that, they changed to the like Isabel gets changed to the desk in resident services, and Timmy and Tommy have got like traces, you know, those ankle bracelets on, so they can't leave. No. They can't leave their little shop. Thanks, Tom. This is one of the few times he gives you something for free. You watched the Vets once for more collection. Oh wow! Welcome back, Caeryssi. I have some bad news. Something happened while you were gone. Chester got voted off, but he is still on the backup. He's the top of the backup list, so he may still end up moving in. Just saying, what else do I have? What else do I need? I need some more tree branches. Oh, the poll's getting closer. Come on, 5 AM. You can do it. I do too. The cow updates are always good. I should. Oops, no, not that. The calf milk that put you off butter for a very long time. Does it have a bit of an interesting smell or look, does it? Anything in here right now? Oh. I wonder how many items the box can have in it, because I've had it go up to like 5 rows before and not delete stuff. There must be a limit. I think it's 5 rows. Oh, I should look at this. And I should... Am I allowed to put something? Get those McMiles. Yeah. I think you're more than 5 rows. Yeah, I've never seen the limit with that. Yeah. 300 McMiles for writing fart on the bulletin board. Now, where's the other one? Why is it? I thought I had more than one to... Oh, maybe it was just telling me that Yeah, it was just letting me get new ones. Didn't put stay fresh. That would have taken too long. That's 99% of the reason. But I didn't write fart or I didn't write stay fresh or cheese or something. A rumour monger. I think I'm still like recovering from Leroy's farts. I keep trying to use the tool wheel and I'm like, why can't I use the tool wheel? It's because you haven't unlocked it, Kim. Alright, let's do some fishing. That one in a good enough place. The last of the milk turned into very stinky butter, which was hard to wash out. Oh, gross. I'm terrible at fishing in this game, so I have to like completely focus on it or else I miss it. We got a pale chub. The funniest name. I love how it says that name sounds a bit judgy. I'm gonna sell a bunch of weeds, that's why I'm picking up so many. Oh, another warning. Oops, no, where am I going? I thought for ages that when you catch it, when you hit A to catch it, you actually had to hold down A until it was like caught. And so I used to hold down A until it was actually caught. I didn't realise you just have to tap it. Always run in too quick. Yeah, I often have to close my eyes as well actually. I'm the same. Oh, that's a bad throw. A bad cast. It's gonna be a sea bass. It is! It's more like a C plus though. Resident services are relatively close to the airport and not lined up. I think that's the thing, is that if it's going to be close, it has to be lined up, or else it's going to just be a bit annoying. The biggest downside to restarting getting cast master again and just having to catch woman sea bass. Well, we can sell the shells. I'm hoping I'll start to get some double up fish so I can sell them. Oh, stuff it. So by the seashore, yeah, that's where I'll sell them. Haven't seen many bugs yet. I saw that one butterfly before, but I haven't seen any others. If you started a cool island so fair, caught like 30 fish until you got the sea bass. Well, that's lucky. I just tried to use the tool wheel again and then was like, why isn't it working? Oh, come on. You keep getting the pitfall seeds. They're pretty funny. I mean, they're mean. It's pretty mean seeing the villagers get stuck, but I do love them. Alright, I want to catch some bugs and then we'll head back in. We're going to have heaps and Blathers is going to be like, oh, whoa, I'm coming straight away. Oops, that was a bad angle. Oops, so was that. It's right there, come. No, not that way. My aim was so off there. I'd rather put it in a very green jar. Oh, there's another one. Thanks, Fuchsia. I love how she's happy that I stole it off her. Alright, I'm gonna catch a couple more if I see anything and then we'll head in and chat to Tom. Ooh, we'll get one of these. Nope, not that way, Kim. Why am I so bad with this net today? I think it's just been so long since I've had it. Survival of the fittest, yeah. Fuchsia's gonna be going quickly. Oh, I'm not gonna try and catch. Oops. Ah, come on. I shouldn't try and catch this with like this crappy net while I'm just. Yeah, no. That's not gonna happen. Alright, no more bugs. Get in. I don't see any more. Oh, we'll get that though. Depth perception. Well. Alrighty, let's head in. Do have one eye spell shut. That's true. That's true. The wetsuit, but you can't swim in the river. It's gonna be Wednesday. Oh, cool! By the way, is anyone gonna watch the new Wednesday Addams show? That looks like it's gonna be awesome. Like, I'm really looking forward to it. Welcome back, Paddle. We have got the new island all sorted. I'm not sure when we were last here, but we've got the island sorted. I got stung by a wasp. Yeah, can you sort that out, mate, Tom? It's your favourite Addams. It looks really good, right? Go in the ocean. Oh, of course. Although that won't help you with like, oh no, I guess it would. There are parts, like, I think though on this island there is a, like, central island that is in the middle of the island. Like, there's an island within an island. Someone did a witchcraft trickery and managed to upload a terraformed island still in the prologue phase. What? Amazing. Gummies is your favorite. You prefer the old show. I think they've gone a bit more more true to the comic. Oh, is it a comic? To the comics with the new Gummies though, right? Let's sell some stuff to Timmy. Wow, that's heaps, mate. You can have that wasp nest, mate. We can get more tree branches. Yeah, those are some fine things. Yeah, no miles. Well, we're 20% of the way there. Oh, wait, more. Or is it just no, it isn't. Yay. Nearly 30% of the way there now. I love the music in there, it's awesome. Alright, I think I'm nearly done for the day. I can tell I need to get up and move. So I think I'm going to end the stream super soon. I might just have a look. Oh! Why is she moving? I'm not... Oh no, this isn't starting to drift, is it? This controller? Like, I'm not touching it right now. She's just moving. I mean, you can always do the earlier tent with an extra character, you know, if you add another account to it. But you pick them up with the heart pond. I did the same for BT, which I started in February 2021. I did the same. Yeah, I do love the heart pond. That was, and I kept it the whole time. Anyway, I am going to end things there because Tommy's also drifting. I am going to end things there because I am tired and we've done a lot today. That was so much fun though. Thank you to everyone who came and got some free stuff. I hope you got some good things. I am liking the way that Mishmosh, I'm going to start saying Mishmosh instead of Mochi, is heading. This was fun. Tomorrow will be releasing the island tour of Mochi plus the dream address. So I haven't got the time confirmed yet, but I'll let you know as soon as I can. And we'll do a premiere so everyone can hang out in the chat and chat about it. The next day I'll be streaming. I might play Hoko Life that day, but we'll see. We'll see. We might play Animal Crossing again. We're definitely playing it on my third stream later this week. But yeah. Anyway, see you again soon. I might see you on the Discord. And stay fresh, cheese bags. Love seeing it so.